Hi folks, it's Kai here from Nocode, and I'm going to show you the very first preview of making a website using some Google Documents to make a very simple blog. So let's get started. We're at the main website. We click this button. We need to log in with Google because it needs access to your Google Drive so it can download your documents and turn them into lovely looking websites. So let's click sign in with Google. We choose a Google account. And then because we are waiting for Google to verify the domain, we have to skip past this screen for a second. And then we allow access to our drive. Here's the important scope that we're using on Google so we can read Google Documents to make websites. So let's go past those confirmation screens, and then we're in the main app. There's a list of websites, so let's make a new website called My Blog. Save that, and let's go to the editor for my blog. So now we have the basic layout of what our screen will look like. You can see little edit buttons in various places. So if we click those, it lets you change what's there. So in this case, we're going to change the title of the logo. We could upload an image if we wanted. Let's click that. So now let's add some content to the sidebar. So you use this little button down here. We click add content. We're going to say we want to add some content from Google Drive. So if we click that button, we can now see what's in your drive as when you logged in. Whichever user you are, it will look at your drive at that moment. So let's create a brand new folder in our Google Drive. Let's call it My Blog. There is a folder, and it should create that for us on Google Drive. We can see that very quickly. If we click this button, it will open the thing in the Google Drive UI proper, and we can see that it's just made a folder for us there. So there is some write access from our app into Google Drives to allow users to very quickly create new content. So if we go into that folder, we click open there. Let's click add a new Google Drive document. So let's call it Hello World, and let's click save on that. And it's the same thing, it will have created that Google document in Google Drive. So having done that, let's go back to the main listing of all of our things, and let's say add this content, but let's say add everything inside this folder to the sidebar. So it brings up the little builder screen, and now we have our Hello World document nicely in the sidebar there. So if we click that, we can see we have a page. So let's edit the text on this page now. Let's click edit, and you can see it brings up an iframe with the Google document inside the iframe. That means we can just start typing. This is now a normal Google Doc. So hello world, this is my blog. I hope you like it. So you can use all of the formatting so that Google Docs offers. So for example, we could turn the hello world into a nice large, I'm not very good at colors, but let's pick that color. Let's make it big text. We can also add images and diagrams. So let's add a drawing in there. Let's make a new drawing. Let's say we want a circle, a shape here, a circle, and we want a shape here. Let's make it, I don't know, a triangle. And we can kind of, draw stuff, make documentation, make things clear to our readers of what's going on. I won't go into too much detail there because this is just an example, but there we go. We've added a picture there. So in a nutshell, you can do whatever you want with your Google document. When you're finished, you click save, and that content then appears on your page, right? So the next thing you can do is change the color of the website. If you come to the settings, top right, you can say, let's make it a nice purple, let's say, and then click OK, save there, and it should change the website to purple. Finally, having added content from Google Drive, we want to publish this content. The last thing we might do is add a home page, because at the moment, as you can see, it's the default home page. So we're going to click Google Drive content again, and let's pick a document that we've already got in our drive rather than create a new one. And as you see, we've got another diagram there with some text just there. We can switch between the pages now and look at it. Now, all of that is all well and good, but at the moment I'm just like looking at my Google Documents. The key thing is that you can now publish this website. So if we say publish now, it comes up with the loading spinner. It talks about how it's downloading the content from Google Drive, and then finally it's taken a screenshot of it for you and we can now look at that website, and boom, there we have a website that you can give to anybody and they can see it. So you need to be careful, like which content you choose to publish on your website becomes publicly accessible. But the cool thing is you could add existing Google Drive content to your website if you have large amounts of stuff you've already written. It breaks down the barriers to difficult systems that you don't have to learn anything. You can just use all the tooling that you're already used to using, a word processor, Google Documents, Google Slides. So there's a very quick example. We'll follow up this video with some more very shortly and show all the other cool things that you can do using no code. Thank you very much.